and she always says, I just wish the world really knew how funny you are.
Yeah, it's incredible.
And luckily you are sharing your multiple skills and talents with the world on Reels.
Yes.
All under one, like, yeah, it's just amazing.
I feel like my inspiration came as a little kid. Like I actually always wanted to direct. Like, so if you ask her, cool. Like when it comes to filming the stuff, like I'm actually better at directing, you know, and how it goes and having the vision, you know? So when it came to actually getting in front of the camera, it was natural for me because I loved holding a camera as a kid, you know, and I always wanted to be an actress. So I feel like that inspiration of being an actress when I was a kid inspired me once social media came out. It was like, yo, like, I got to take advantage of this, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Such great takeaways. One, don't overthink it, right? Because both of you said it's natural. It'll come to you. Because a lot of people get blocked creatively, but it's such a great takeaway.
Oh yeah, it happens.
I think that's just kind of when I get blocked, it's because I'm overthinking it, and I'm like, you put it out and you just let it do what it does. Exactly. Like instead of obsessing over the numbers, or maybe they didn't like this one, or whatever the case may be. Put it out and just make sure you're having fun doing it. Exactly. You know, if you're not having fun recording it and you're not having fun posting it, then you're just, what are you doing? Yeah. Like, you know, just have fun. And we have to remind ourselves of that all the time because we'll get obsessed over, well, this one didn't do the same numbers as we thought. And then we're like, did we have fun? We did.
Exactly. That's what it's about, the fun.
Yes. As long as you're having fun, that's the ultimate W, right? That's the most important. Then it's a victory. So I always love to know, do you remember the first reel that really took off, or where you felt like you were gaining momentum and you thought, oh, okay, this Reels thing, it's pretty cool. I kind of like it now.
I know. The one that blew up, blew up, she did this prank on me where she literally acted like she got lip fillers, right?
Oh, that one.
And it was like she got extra big lips, like obviously it looks crazy, and
it was like a prosthetic.
Yeah, and then she like made her eye bruise or whatever, so she's just chilling there, and I'm like, hey, what's up? She like, I get in the car and she turns around and I get terrified. So that one, it was just like, because it was a genuine reaction, you know what I'm saying? So I think that was the one that definitely took us off.
She literally like fell out of the car.
Yeah,
and it definitely went crazy. We didn't expect that. It was honestly just, I don't even know how I came up with the idea. It was just like, oh, I saw the lips and I was like, I'm gonna order it.
Where did you get?
I don't remember, but I ordered them online and it was just, it was so funny.
We literally, it was going so viral that people were reposting it, and I seen somebody had like 13 million. And it was our video. I was like, yo, and it did so good on ours, but people were reposting it, and it was doing like so good. So it was like, yo, like they love this.
We're gonna keep this up.
I love the reveal too, because you had the mask on first, right?
No, she was like this. Oh wait, didn't you have a mask?
I have a mask?
I think she was like kind of like.
I think I was just like kind of turned away.
Yeah. So it was like
and then I went in to kiss her, which was the funniest part. I was like, oh hey, thanks.
I love it. So iconic. So a question that has come up again is, how did you, what was the inspiration to create a joint account? Because some people aren't certain if they should keep their individual accounts or join with their partner or best friend or whomever, but I would just love to know the inspiration behind that.
I honestly would say this. First of all, do both. Definitely do both. Don't just limit yourself to one account. But I think that what inspired us was, honestly, we were posting each other when we just started off as best friends. We were posting each other so much anyway on our individual accounts that
they collaborated.
Exactly. Like she was always on my page and I was always on her page. And we were like, well, why don't we just, because people were like, we want to see more of you guys. And they were really getting like excited about the dynamic that we brought to, you know, Instagram. And I don't know, we were just like, let's do it. And you remember how fast we grew? I feel like it was within a few days, we had like 10K on there. Like it was crazy. We
were like, they love this. This is so cool. And it was so organic and natural. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the advice too that I would give people is don't force it. You know what I'm saying? If it's just like, all right, let's just start a group. You know what I'm saying? Okay, where's the chemistry? Do people love you guys? Have you tried it with like individual pages? And does it perform good? Does it perform bad? You know what I'm saying? You have to analyze it too.
And how strong is this relationship?
Exactly.
Or friendship?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
It can get tough, you know?
Right.
But yeah, ask yourself those questions, and I think it could definitely work.
Also important, especially the organic part. I love that. Huge takeaway for everyone watching. Organic, and it worked immediately.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
definitely.
as you both know, this is the Pride episode. Happy Pride Month to you both.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, happy Pride Month.
Yeah. She's going into 2 years.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I'm a newbie, but you know, I feel like I'm starting to get my, you know, badges.
Yeah.
2 years, all it took. I would love to know, what are you two looking forward to most during this Pride Month? What are you most excited for?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for all of the campaigns that I'm gonna see, because this is a huge transition in the world. You know what I'm saying? And for years, as being a Pride member, you know what I'm saying? A Pride member, you know, the world is changing so much, and I love to see all of these campaigns showcasing like, yo, we care about you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's not just we have to hide in the cut and all right, we're gonna be judged. It's like, no, the world is getting hit to this. Like I feel like the world is Pride. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so excited to look forward to all the campaigns and going to Pride, of course.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think I'm most excited for all of the cool events that are happening and just seeing people just living out loud and just being proud of who they are. And it does really, it's so funny because even when we were just best friends, like I used to go to Pride with her. She would take me with her. And it was one thing that I always admired, that it really, during that Pride Month, everyone really just felt like a family, and you could just see the support. You might not even know this person, but because you know they're a part of the community, you're just like, hey, like everyone was just so much more open and fun and supportive. So I look forward to that type of energy.
Yeah, I was just in West Hollywood, LA for the Pride this past weekend, and exactly what you said. Everyone is family. Everyone is happy. Positive vibes all around.
100%. It's so awesome. And she even said all of the, like, every time I take it to a club, she even says like, yo, this is kind of better than like the regular club. Because it's like, it just feels like not everybody just grabbing you trying to dance or whatever. Right. It just feels like a family, like she says. So.
Yeah, just fun. Yeah. And, you know, just feeling worry-free almost. Like you're free of judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Excited for change and excited for living out loud. I love it. So beautifully said. To close out, I'll pass it back to you to see if there's anything else that you would like to mention. Personal updates, career updates, Pride, Reels tips, literally anything. The floor is yours.
Yeah. Well, first of all, happy Pride.
Happy Pride,
to everybody out there. And I would say definitely, if you have not started on Reels yet, give it a chance. Yeah. Honestly, have fun doing it. You'll do amazing. Yeah. And then we definitely want to promote you following us on all platforms. EZEE, it's Natalie. You know, we're everywhere creating great content. Yes. And anything else?
I want to say, I'm EZEE. You can follow me on @EZEE, and then Natalie @Natalie Odell. Yeah, we're creating content everywhere, and you know, I just want to inspire people. You know what I'm saying? Like my ultimate goal on this earth is to inspire everybody to do what they love. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has 24 hours, and neither one of us are different. You know what I'm saying? So if I could do it, you could do it. Just pick up that phone, pick up a camera, whatever you need to do, and show your pride through the screen so you can freaking turn up, have great moments, viral moments, and live your dreams, you know? Yeah.
Yes, I love it all so much. I love the energy, everything, all of your takeaways. It was so phenomenal to meet you both. You are legends. It's so great having you on this Pride episode.
Thank you. Thank you so
much for having us. Happy Pride.
Of course. Talk to y'all soon. Happy Pride.
So awesome. All right. Later.
Bye. Amazing. First, we had Louie, then we had EZEE and Natalie. Love them all so much. Let's keep things going with one of the first creator I actually ever worked with in this position. Dylan, I don't know if you know that actually, but let's go ahead and pull in Dylan Mulvaney. All right, boom. Seen a lot of love in the comments. I love that. International love too. Dylan!
Hi, Rico.
How are you?
We go way back. I mean, you were like my Instagram point of contact for so long now.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard, but right before this, I mentioned that you were one of the first creators I ever worked with in this role at Instagram. Like easily first
Well,
three.
and you're like, I mean, you've skyrocketed in the company, and now I mean, I've grown a lot since we started working together. So this is really, I'm so happy that we're doing this.
I know, and me too. I'm so honored to have you, not just on Real Star Search, but on the Pride episode, which I'm allowed to say is my favorite episode of the year. No one can question it. It's my absolute favorite.
Agreed.
Well, to kick things off, we know each other quite well. We worked together for a bit, but for the viewers at home who don't yet know you, could you give a little introduction of yourself and what do you like to post on Reels?
Sure. I'm Dylan Mulvaney. I'm a Capricorn and my pronouns are she, they. I live in Los Angeles and I'm originally from San Diego. And my Reels sort of experience on Instagram, it started with a very viral bison video where this bison was like eating bread out of my car. And it kind of blew up. And then I think what a lot of people can relate to is when you have a viral video like that, then the next day it's like, wait, what do I do now? There, you know, you have all these new followers. And so for the past 2 years, I've kind of like dabbled in creating. And then now that I'm transitioning into being a woman, I kind of accidentally started this series, Days of Girlhood, where every day I've been making a video about my transition, about being a girl, things I'm learning. And it was not supposed to be a daily thing. It's now become a video a day. I'm on day 90 today. And so I've made 90 videos, actually a few more than that. And it's been insane and in the best way.
One, congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
So happy. So happy. You touched on your creative process on coming up with this idea of day 50, day 75 of being a girl.
Yeah.
Could you talk about the inspiration for that idea and how you rolled with it along the way into, oh,
Sure.
I guess this is a daily thing that's doing pretty well.
Yeah, okay. So funny enough, day one was, I also do stand-up comedy. And so day one was sort of just a comedy video of like, day one of being a girl, here are the things I'm doing. And that like blew up. And then I was like, oh God, should I do like day two? And all of a sudden it was like, oh wow, the people are coming in droves.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it started as a very surface kind of topic. Like, I think it was sort of just very light. And then at points I started digging deeper and deeper into what I was sharing and realizing, oh my gosh, this could be something where I share my vulnerabilities as well as comedy. And so I try to keep it typically very positive, but I also think it's really special when I do get to show deeper sides of myself. And I think that's what's really cool is I think we typically think of Instagram as this very, you know, positive, you know, just trying to come to bring joy in some way, whether it's through a picture or a video. But sometimes it's nice to just be raw and authentic and show the internet a different side of yourself as well. And I think that's when people really started to follow me, was when I showed the deeper sides as well.
Wow. First off, such a beautiful takeaway. And it also circles back to a similar point that Louis, the first guest, mentioned, which is it's okay to be vulnerable if you're comfortable with it, of course. And you'll probably be surprised with how many people resonate.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what people want right now. I think that we're so aware that life is not as it seems sometimes online. And so when people take sort of a step back and don't put the filter on and don't over edit things, it's way more entertaining. It's more captivating. I think Instagram, especially with gaining followers, like it's a big deal. If somebody follows you on Instagram, like that's like, it's like you're almost friends in a way, because they're seeing so much of your life. They're seeing all of your content. And so I think that's what draws people in, is when you make them feel like your friend. And a lot of people have told me that my videos specifically, they feel like they're on FaceTime with me. And I think if you can kind of make that connection with an audience of like, hey, like you're part of this journey with me, and I am on this transition and it's mine, but I also am letting people in, and I want people to feel included in these things that I'm experiencing, because also all of the amazing dreams that are happening for me right now, I want them to also feel like they're experiencing those with me.
I love that people feel like they're on FaceTime with you. I haven't heard that yet. It's so perfect because I get a clear picture of it, and it's so accurate.
Thank you.
So speaking of your massive success on Reels, I want to pull up a stat here. In the past 3 months alone, you have grown by over 585% in terms of followers. Literally over 585% in the past 3 months, which might literally be the most impressive stat I've ever seen. And I'm not exaggerating, I promise.
Wow, thank you. Well, it's insane because I was at, I mean, when I met you, I think I was at 30,000 followers for like almost 2 years. And then now it's been like, woo! So I'm just like, every day I wake up and that number, like it, you know, changes a little bit. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is, I feel really honored. And the fact that that series, that was 90 days ago, I started it, and you said in the past 3 months. So I think that by starting something that people want to come back to every single day, and that they're even going to check my page to see if there's a new video up or something like that, I think that helps the part of it, because it's not just a one-off viral video. It's a relationship that we're building together through this content.
Oh, such a key takeaway. That's beautiful. I love it. Because viewers are looking forward. It's day 90. It's day 91, right?
And it's so funny, if it gets late in the day, like I'll start getting DMs like, okay, like where's the video today? I need my serotonin. And I'm like, oh my gosh, the pressure is on. So the plan is right now, I'm gonna get to day 100. I think my little alarm went off. But to be able to say that I made 100 videos in 100 days will feel really good. And then I might take maybe a week off or something, just to a mental health check-in. But I'm so happy.
That's so great. Well, we get, what, 10 more videos? And good. We want you to have a break.
Yeah.
We
No, and then we might get to day 1,000. Who's to say? But I do think I want to, you know, expand the series in some way, and try other things too.
Oh, so amazing. I love it. Well, as you know, this is the Pride episode, and it's, of course, Pride Month. So I just want to finish by asking you a fun question. What are you looking forward to the most this month? What are you most excited about?
I'm in the parade on Sunday for LA Pride, and then I am being flown out to New York for New York Pride in like 2 weeks. So I think the fact that this is my first Pride as a trans woman, and I am like working both like major American events and getting to be a part of it is the cool. I mean, the timing of this happening for me being right before Pride was insane. And I think I'm just sort of like in awe still of all these people wanting to include me in their Pride festivities and campaigns. And it's a really, this month I feel sort of electric, and I just hope that the energy that all of these companies and events, I hope that it goes through the rest of the year as well, because it's so much fun to have queer energy. Am I right?
We need that on a shirt. So much fun to have queer energy. I'll wear it every day. Fully agree. And you, seriously, we've gone back a year and a half or so, and you deserve all of this massive success and so much more. It's so great to hear this.
Oh, you're the best.
Well, to close out, I'll pass it to you to see if there's anything else you would like to mention. Personal updates, career updates, Pride, Reels.
And that's all, folks.